MMA scratches why most shows tap out then cry. We the ones like them now at the end of the bout with our hands to the.
So, Brett, thanks for joining us today, man. King Mo's helping out because Pat Barry couldn't make it today. But we got a lot to talk about, man. You got a big fight coming up. Not only that, a lot of crazy stuff going on in MMA, so I want your opinion on a bunch of this stuff. First of all, let's talk about your big fight, Strikeforce, coming up. It's a fight with a guy that a lot of people want to see tested, and no one knows what will happen when he gets tested in the United States, because there's a lot of, rumors and allegations and all this stuff about, what I'm getting at. Your fight with Overeem, man. Can you tell us how this came about, and what are you thinking about this fight?
Well, basically it's like this, man. A lot of people don't know, but I've been trying to hunt him down for the last year, calling him out here online, just trying, with my manager, Mike Riley, trying to, really pump it to get it going over here in America. I mean, he's been holding that title for the last year and a half, too. And, I'm the type, if I'm going to do this, I'm doing this for the title. I want to fight him for the Alaski fight. It just never, so he's real good at hiding. So, all those little allegations and insinuations on, him and, his medications, that's keeping him. It is what it is. I guess he want to come out. He want to come over to America and play. And I'm damn sure going to show him, how we get down over here.
So, I'll tell you, man, Brett's going to bring it.
Brett,
man, let's talk a little bit about, first of all, him kind of holding the title hostage, Strikeforce title. We're still not even sure if this is for the title. Have you been told that it is?
No, I haven't. It's still kind of up in the air, They're talking, non-title, interim, and all that. No, it's either going to be a title, or nothing the way I see it, because dude's been camping out east for the last 2 years. So what? I fight him, no title shot, and then let's say I win. Would I got to wait another 2 years? You know what I mean? It only makes sense.
That's what I'm kind of curious about. It's like, how can you sign a contract for a fight and you're not even sure if it's going to be a title shot? This seems kind of strange. When they brought the fight to you, did they say anything about the title, or did they just say you want to fight Overeem?
Basically, it went down like, do you want to fight Overeem? And that's how it was approached to me. And I approached it like this. I'm like, okay, I want to fight Overeem for the title. That's why we like back and forth. We back and forth with it. They're like, well, you just off the loss and da-da-da-da-da. Well, that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant to me. He needs to come over here and put that up.
I agree. Mo, you got a question for Big Brett?
Oh man, here's the thing. Like, here's my situation. I think it's a good fight. I think that people aren't giving. I was as a good heavyweight. What I don't want to happen is when Brett wins and people are like, oh, Allen's overrated. You know what I'm saying? So people get out their minds that Allen's overrated. You know what I'm saying? Brett wins. You know what I'm saying? He's legit. I don't think people give the Strikeforce heavyweight division enough credit. What do you think about that, Brett?
You know what? It is what it is. I know people gonna talk their talk, and when it comes down to it, a lot of folks over here in America really don't know too much about that guy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to put myself in a position where, I'm the top heavyweight. It's not no ifs, ands, and buts about it, man. Coming off that loss with Fedor, I'm on a mission. A lot of people are like, oh, you jumping the gun, blase, blase, blase. I feel, this is a fight that I should have had like a couple fights ago. You know what I mean? When I was on it, had my mind on it, and now I had a lot of time to think about it. That fight, my last fight, kind of woke me up on my mistakes and everything, so I'm ready to go.
Well, okay, so let's just say of course, I guess we won't know until it gets a little closer whether or not it's going to be a title. Coker's mentioned a lot of ideas that I should say he's hinted that some special ideas are going to happen regarding the title, and I don't know what that means. He's not really letting anyone know. But let's say that, the fight goes through and it's for the title and you win the title and, you go out and party and it's great. Are you looking for that rematch with Fedor?
Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. There's no doubt about it. If I was a psychic Mr. Cleo, please believe that's how it's going to work. Fight out Overeem, take the title, and then hunt him down, hunt Fedor down. You know what I mean? It gives him plenty of time to heal himself. And all right, I have to fight. I have to do that I feel, you know, the fight could have went on. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I could say should have didn't happen. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I'm gonna go for that rematch.
I want to say on record that, man, the fight is a real close fight, and I think, you know, if it went on, you could win that fight. People, I got bad. Let me tell you something. I got bashed for saying that. I got hate mail for saying that. For real. And I think that people underestimate you, dog. That's my problem with MMA. People, if Strikeforce had a UFC marketing machine behind them, man, you'd be like, you know, Brock Lesnar type. You know what I'm saying? But people underestimate you, and they kind of talk, you know, kind of downplaying how good you really are.
See, it's like this. I'm only stepping the game up, you know what I mean? Every single time. Everybody, I know they got their opinions or whatnot. They see what they see. But every fight, I'm coming in there with something different. You never catch me coming in the fight with the same game plan. You know what I mean? It's always going to be something different. I'm always going to have something up my sleeve.
Brett, let's talk a little bit about the Fedor fight, only because the question that I have from a lot of the people who have fought Fedor, almost every single one to a T, believe that they can beat Fedor like they made this one mistake. What is it about fighting Fedor that after you're done you go, damn, I know I can beat him? Like, what is it that goes into your mind and goes, you know what, I just made this one mistake and I can fix it and I can beat him?
You know what? Anybody that's out there that's listening, you know what I'm saying, for those that are listening, all you need to do is just go in there and do you. You know what I mean? I got caught up in the hype, I guess you could say. Like, you know, Fedor Emelianenko. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Why is he not doing this? Why is he not? I was thinking too fucking much. That's what it was. I got caught up in that little game. So if you go in there and just do you and don't care about what he's going to do, because I think he kind of plays off of that. Like, oh, okay, you know, I'm whatever. I mean, he wasn't moving the way I thought he was going to move. He wasn't doing half the shit that I thought he was going to be doing. So I was thinking too much about him instead of me just going forward like all my other fights. All my other fights, I didn't care what people was going to do. You know what I mean? So just do you.
Yeah. Well, that's what you did against Andrei Arlovsky, and it seemed to pay off because, I mean, going in there with Andrei at that point, you know, aside from his loss from Fedor, he was looking really good around that time, and you just showed no fear there. So it was interesting that the difference that I saw in that.
Yeah, he's one of those too. See, I'm an emotional fighter too. You know what I mean? And Arlovsky kind of rubbed me the wrong way before the fight, just doing little things here and there, you know, twinking at me the wrong way and shit. So I mean, I want to whoop his ass. That's all that was. Fedor, man, everybody say this shit too, and it's real. This is real talk. That man, I swear, you be around him, and you can't. It's hard to piss him off. You can't. You know, it feels like that's somebody you should be kicking it with, playing cards or something with, man. I mean, that's just how I felt. So I mean, like I said, anybody just do you, and shouldn't have no problem.
Okay. Did you get to catch the Frank Mir and Shane Carwin?
I read up on it a little bit, so I got an understanding of what's going on.
What are your thoughts on Shane Carwin?
Shane Carwin?
Yeah.
Man, that's like this, man. He's a tough dude. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, I'm not even going to lie to you. I didn't catch that damn fight.
Okay, that's cool. I appreciate the honesty.
I didn't catch that fight, man. I ain't going to lie to you, man.
That's cool, man.
He didn't even win. He win. Nah.
That's cool, man. I appreciate the honesty. It's all good, man. It's all good.
Full of anger and rage.